Athenian and the Theban. An Athenian and a Theban were on the road together, and passed the time in conversation, as is the way of travelers. After discussing a variety of subjects, they began to talk about heroes, a topic that tends to be more fertile than edifying. Each of them was lavish in his praises of the heroes of his own city, until eventually the Theban asserted that Hercules was the greatest hero who had ever lived on earth, and now occupied a foremost place among the gods, while the Athenian insisted that Theseus was far superior, for his fortune had been in every way supremely blessed, whereas Hercules had at one time been forced to act as a servant. And he gained his point, for he was a very glib fellow, like all Athenians, so that the Theban, who was no match for him in talking, cried at last in some disgust, "All right, have your way. I only hope that when our heroes are angry with us, Athens may suffer from the anger of Hercules, and Thebes only from that of Theseus. To each his own." The Boar and the Ass. A little scamp of an ass, meeting in a forest with a boar, came up to him and hailed him with impudent familiarity. The boar was about to resent the insult by ripping up the ass's flank, but wisely keeping his temper, contented himself with saying, "Go, you sorry beast. I could easily teach you manners, but I do not care to foul my tusks with the blood of so base a creature." Scoffs are best paid with disdain. The Wind and the Sun. A dispute once arose between the north wind and the sun as to which was the stronger of the two. Seeing a traveler on his way, they agreed to see which could the sooner get his cloak off him. The north wind began, and sent a furious blast, which, at the onset, nearly tore the cloak from its fastenings, but the traveler, seizing the garment with a firm grip, held it round his body so tightly that the north wind spent his remaining force in vain. The sun, dispelling the clouds that had gathered, then darted his genial beams on the traveler's head. Growing faint with the heat, the man flung off his coat and ran for protection to the nearest shade. Mildness governs more than anger.